New Year Ramadan Kareem. I am Amina Mustapha Isma'Il. This is News and Current Affairs Al Ummah Television here in Gusau Zamfara, state capital. First, a look at our headlines. Civil Defense Zamfara State Command arrests 3 persons with fake Naira notes. One brigade commander seeks for synergy with sister agencies to end banditry in Zamfara State. Zamfara State Senator-elect distributes food items to orphans in the state. Federal government declares Monday public holiday. World Bank to partner NYSC on youth empowerment in Nigeria. Russian President Putin blames US on Ukrainian crisis. Now the rest of our stories. The Zamfara State Command of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, has arrested 3 persons in possession of fake US dollar notes and fake newly redesigned 1,000 Naira notes worth about 2 million Naira in the state. Parading the suspects at the NSCDC headquarters in Gusau, the state capital, Commandant Muazu, through the command's public relations officer, SC Iko Oche, explained that one Kamalu Sani, 28 years from Eyara area of Safe local government, and Suleiman Yusuf, 29 years old of Bakintasha of Safe local government, were arrested in Gusau while trying to pay for transport fare to a tricycle, popularly known as the kidnap operator, with the fake 1,000 Naira notes. Preliminary investigations revealed that Kamalu Sani has indulged in this business for a period of 1 year and confessed to have been introduced to the illicit act by one Adu Gurugu of Safe local government area, who took him to one Maazu Abdul Karim of Kotarkoshi district of Bungudu local government area. Kamal Sani, who on his arrest was found in possession of the sum of 17,000 Naira of fake currency, confessed that Maazu Abdul Karim is one who supplies the fake currency, that each 1,000 fake notes is exchanged for 400 original notes. The operatives of the Corps traced the supplier of this fake currency to Kotarkoshi village, where the prime suspect, Muazu Abdul Karim, who is at large, have directed his 18-year-old son, Uzaifa Muazu, who has been in the illicit trade with the father, to open a box that contains fake currency, both in Naira and US dollar. The sum of 6,000 Naira of fake currency was found alongside fake US dollars, were also found in the box. He said that the Corps has put its searchlight on these criminals and the Corps shall clamp down on them heavily. Furthermore, the commandant stressed that upon the proper completion of the investigation, the Corps will hand over the suspect to the appropriate authorities for prosecutions. As part of his efforts to end banditry in Zamfara State, the Commander 1 Brigade Nigerian Army, who also doubles as Sector 1 Joint Task Force, JTF, Northwest Operation Hadarin Daji, Brigadier General S. Ahmed has called for continuous synergy in the ongoing operations in the state. The commander made the call when he paid a courtesy visit to the Commander 207 Quick Response Group, Nigerian Air Force, Gusau Group Captain SP Sekyogo, and the Commissioner of Police Zamfara State Command CP Yusuf Kolo on Wednesday, respectively. In his remarks, Brigadier General S. Ahmed commended the officers and men of the 207 Quick Response Nigerian Air Force for their contributions towards the successful conduct of the recent elections in Zamfara State. Ahmed urged them to enhance joint training with other security agencies in the state to create better understanding and a sense of comradeship within the security agencies in the state. Earlier in his response, the Commander 207 Quick Response Nigerian Air Force Group Captain SP Sekyogo thanked the commander for the visit and assured him more robust cooperation to rid the state of banditry and other security challenges. In the same vein, while at the Zamfara State Police Command, Brigadier General S. Ahmed commended the Nigerian police force in tackling the activities of bandits and other sundry crimes in the state, reiterating that the Nigerian Army is always ready to provide the necessary support to the Nigerian police as enshrined in the Nigerian Constitution. The Commissioner of Police, CP Yusuf Kolo, appreciated the commander for the courtesy and assured him of continuous synergy with the Nigerian Army and other security agencies to improve the effectiveness of the war against criminal elements in the state. Former Governor of Zamfara State, also Senator-elect Zamfara West, Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar, has distributed food items, clothing materials and cash to 6,000 orphans selected from across 19 emirate councils of the state. During the flag-off ceremony at Command Guest Inn in Gusau, the state capital, Secretary of the Committee for Screening and Distribution of the Gesture, Honorable Sanusi Liman and Alhaji, says the food items, clothing materials and cash were valued at 201,175 million naira. The assorted items include rice, millet, maize, sugar, clothing materials and 2,000 naira each to each orphan, saying 300 orphans were selected from each of the 19 Emirates Council, with Gusau, the state capital, having double share. Each of the Emirates is entitled to 45 sacks of millet, 45 sacks of maize, 46 sacks of sugar, 93 sacks of rice, 300 units of clothes material, and cash amount to 600,000.
But this year, there are additional of 1,000 opens. Last year is 5,000. This year is 6,000. So the amount of money increased. So also the beneficiaries increase, the grants also increase. So that is notion. What I will say more is that each and every emirate have 300 opens to benefit from this gesture. Understand? And each emirate has 45 bags of maize, and millet, and it has 46.9 bags of sugar and the 93.8 bags of rice. All the 20 emirates we have, Gusau has double of what I have of that number. And then he paid for the sewing for the orphanage 2,000 naira per open for the 6,000 opens, making 12 million. And each lady will get one wrapper of atampa, and then a male open will get 5 yards of shadda.
Senator Abdulaziz Yari, who was represented at the event by the former Commissioner for Religious Affairs, Malam Abdullahi Maharazu Talata Mafra, appreciated the efforts of the Aside Distribution Committee and urged the beneficiaries and people of Zamfara State to use the sacred month of Ramadan to pray for the restoration of peace in the state.
The child without a parent, he needed taking care from the members of society and governments. So it is seriously started by in the Holy Quran about the orphans, how we are going to handle their cases. Some people are saying the child without parent, he is like a ship in deep sea without a captain. So we have to take care of them, their education, their clothing, their feeding. You understand? So this that's what Quran says. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says about the orphans. Who is taking care about the orphans? I will be with him in the paradise like this. He put these two fingers, showing they are all together. Whether the orphan is relative to you or not relative to you, you have to take care of him. So Alhamdulillah, we have seen the example from His Excellency. He started with 6,000 orphans across the state, and he's doing it anywhere, not only in the state, and the local government, and even the Nigeria. So we need some people to follow him for this very important work what by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
The Emir of Gusau, represented by Sarakin Gabas of Gusau, Alhaji Bashir Mohammed Kabir Ambaba, thanked the senator-elect for the gesture and improved well-to-do individuals to support orphans in their respective immediate communities. The news is coming to you from News and Current Affairs Al Ummah Television. Before we go for a break, a reminder of our major headlines. Civil Defense Zamfara State Command arrests 3 persons with fake naira notes. 1 brigade commander seeks for synergy with sister agencies to end banditry in Zamfara. Zamfara State Senator-elect distribute food items to orphans in the state. In part 2, when we return, federal government declares Monday public holiday. World Bank to partner NYC on youth empowerment in Nigeria. Russian President Putin blames US on Ukrainian air crisis. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Now, the rest of the stories. The federal government have declared Monday 10 to be public holiday to mark this year's Easter celebrations. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, made the declaration in a statement signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Shaibu Balgore, on Wednesday in Abuja, the federal capital. Aregbesola urged Christians to emulate the virtues of sacrifice, togetherness, forgiveness, kindness, love, peace, and patience, which were attributes and practices of Jesus Christ, as exemplified by his ministry on earth. The minister called on Christians and all Nigerians to use this occasion of this year's Easter celebrations to pray for an end to the insecurity challenges in parts of the country. He assured that the government is doing all that is necessary to ensure a peaceful transition of government following peaceful conduct of 2023 general elections. The World Bank has stated its readiness to partner the National Youth Service Corps on youth empowerment, job creation and skills development for corps members in Nigeria. The lead economist of the World Bank Youth Employment and Skills Development Team, Elena Glinskaya, disclosed this during a courtesy visit to the NYSC National Directorate headquarters in Maitama, Abuja, Federal Capital. The team leader of the World Bank Group, who commended the National Youth Service Corps for introducing skills acquisitions and entrepreneurship development into the orientation course program, added that the vocational training corps members are being exposed to while at the orientation camp has helped a large number of them to become self-reliant. She stated that the team is also interested in learning from NYSC's vast knowledge and experience in the area of youth empowerment. In his response, the Director General of National Youth Service Corps Brigadier General YD Ahmed says the scheme was established for the promotion of unity and integration. Ahmed also stated that the NYSC has been at the forefront of empowering corps members with vocational skills while at the orientation camp since 2021, which has made thousands of ex-corps members self-reliant in different locations across the country. He reiterated his administration's strong determination in promoting the spirit of entrepreneurship, self-reliance among the corps members. Russian Ambassador Vladimir Putin on Wednesday told the U.S. Ambassador in Moscow, Lane Tracy, that Washington was responsible for the Ukrainian crisis while accepting her credentials in a Kremlin ceremony. Unlike the West, Russia views the happening in Ukraine as a crisis rather than an invasion or war. Ties between Moscow and Washington have disintegrated since Putin sent troops to Ukraine last year. Putin spoke a week after Moscow detained a U.S. reporter and charged him with espionage, sparking an outrage. Relationships between Russia and the United States, from which global security and stability directly depend, are going through a deep crisis, Putin told the U.S. envoy as he swore in 17 ambassadors. He said U.S. foreign policy, in the end, led to the current Ukrainian crisis. The long-time Russian leader has accused Washington of having orchestrated a revolution in Kyiv in 2014, after which he had no choice but to intervene. The news is coming to you from News on Current Affairs here in Al-Umma Television in Saudi, the capital. Before we go, a quick run through our major headlines. Civil Defense and Forest State Command arrests 3 persons with fake naira notes. You heard that one brigade commander seek for synergy with sister agencies to end banditry in Zamfara state. You also heard that federal government declares Monday public holiday. We also told you that the World Bank to partner with NYSC on youth empowerment in Nigeria. And Russian President Vladimir Putin blames US on Ukrainian crisis. Well, that's the news package for the day. On behalf of the production team, I am Amina, Mustapha, Isma'Il. Happy Iftar. I'll stay tuned with Al Umma Television. Thank you for being with us.